activities and achievements from all runners. Thor, hey, stop it. Hello Ridgerunner Nation, we're back and better than ever with a new edition of the Weekly Rundown. This week we look at race results from Sulphur Spring Trail Race, Veterans Memorial 150, and more. We'll also check in with Troy and his progress crossing the AT in addition to all the fun activities in the world of Strava. But first, the Paul Barty streak. Mr. Barty completed the weekly half, most on trail with Hugh this week, number 442 completed. The Sulphur Springs Trail Race has something for everyone with race distances ranging from 10k to 100 miles. This race is located in Ontario, Canada, hosted by the Burlington Runners Club, and is a race by runners for runners. With over 1,000 runners, this is one of the largest trail races out there. All proceeds are donated to the Dundas Valley Conservation Area for use in trail maintenance and marking. This beautiful course is a 20-kilometer loop consisting of primarily trails. The 100-mile distance saw both the male and female course records from 2017 being broken. Adam Coppany took first at 18 hours 26 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking the course record of 20 hours 53 minutes and 40 seconds set in 2017. The female course record, also set in 2017, of 24 hours 45 minutes and 10 seconds was broken by Laura Perry, who took the second overall in 21 hours 34 minutes and 40 seconds. Rounding out the top three was Ryan Flint in 21 hours 35 minutes and 34 seconds. First place in the 50-mile event was Julian Ho in 7 hours 19 minutes 56 seconds, and Sarah Kondo took first place female in 8 hours 56 minutes and 17 seconds.
Before I dive into results, I want to mention that I'm out on the road this weekend traveling, so I hope you enjoy the Kia Soul background as much as I do. The Veterans Memorial Day 150 took place over Memorial Day weekend, and this race runs across the state of Michigan. Go Buckeyes! The coolest part about this race is that veterans got a 50% discount. This year we saw 7 people make it the entire 150 miles. Those people included Brad Compton, Sherry Conkle, Eric Whittington, Eric Seifert, Dean Orvis, Aaron Lipschultz, Robert Woldhuis. Congrats to everyone that ran the race, including the multiple relay teams. Wow, wow, wow. I know everyone has probably caught the headline from Outside Magazine and how trail runners are parasites. This article kind of blew up and received a lot of backlash for their outlandish statements. I know a lot of people have unsubscribed to their content after the release of this article, and we would just encourage you to do your own research on the matter and to make your own decisions. There are so many amazing trail running organizations that do so much for the outdoor community and keep the trails well maintained. And now for our check-in with our Troy tracker, as Troy Allen is still out on the AT. Due to technical issues, we missed our Troy tracker last week, but that does not mean Troy stopped moving. So to catch up, Troy started the week mentioning that he's on the Blue Ridge Parkway and captured these stunning photos. It looked like this day was jam-packed. The next day, Troy came across a scientific-looking building. Hopefully they taught you something. Troy continued up the mountain and made his way to Punch Bowl Mountain. The next week, it looks like Troy was joined by a few friends on the trails and took more awesome photos. They continued to make their way towards the Virginia/West Virginia state line by the end of the week. Awesome work, Troy. We're excited as you continue your progress up the AT.
Now for our Strava Rundown, where each week we highlight all the interesting activities and achievements from runners all across the East Coast. If you want to get noticed on the rundown, join the Ridge Runners Club on Strava by visiting the link in the description below. We have another cute couple award to give out this week, and yet again it goes to the Lutes. Dawn and Audrey brought the whole family to the OVRC group run on Tuesday for their 3-year anniversary. Besides their dog stopping 4+ times to go to the bathroom, I think they enjoyed the run. Ian Akers had his first danger noodle sighting of the year, and Earl the Pearl was apparently confused. But don't worry, Paul Barty jumped into the comments to inform Earl the Pearl what a danger noodle is. I personally feel like a professional long or high jumper every time I see one. Tony Convalin had an eventful run when a dog decided to have a piece of him. Ouch. I've personally been lucky and have only been chased by the occasional goose and, as of last night, a possum. How about everyone else? What's your worst encounter with an animal during a run? Alyssa Chance was almost confused by police as a criminal as she was seen running from the scene of a crime as 5 police officers pulled up to a house she was running past. Kendra Connolly was seen breaking records. Mile 7 of her run the other day was an astonishing 2-minute 54-second mile. Gotta love those Strava or GPS glitches. And with that, thanks for tuning in to this week's rundown from the Ridge Runners. Be sure to check back next week for more news in the running world. In addition, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell below. You'll be notified every time we release a new video. In addition, subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell below, and you'll be notified every time we release a new video. If you enjoy our shows, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Remember, you can also find us in podcast form on Apple iTunes and Google Play. I'm your host, the newer host, John Dolovacki.
I'm your host, the better host, Wesley Harton.
And we'll see you next week on the Weekly Rundown.